I do have a problem, as usual, with McFarlane's scale, because I don't remember Todoroki being almost as tall as All Might, especially in his All Might form. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to make this guy a little bit shorter. Yo, Articulated Ninja here, back with another review. Big fan of Todoroki, so I had to pick up the McFarlane series on My Hero Academia Todoroki. Right now, he's the only one that we actually have in action figure form, is done by McFarlane. I do like the figure. I think the articulation is good. I like that they hid the ab crunch, but there's actually an ab crunch in there. I like that a lot. But as usual, we don't have no leg swivel, and it would have helped this guy out a lot. But as you can see, there's no leg swivel on any of these figures. It just kind of goes out. You can't turn it sideways at all. But for the price point that they're at, which is 20 bucks, some places like GameStop got it for 30. Do not pay $30 for an action figure, whether it's Marvel Legends, McFarlane toys. That's just ridiculous. But for the price point that these figures are at, which is 20 bucks, I think that they're really worth it. I do have a problem, as usual, with McFarlane's scale, because I don't remember Todoroki being almost as tall as All Might, especially in his All Might form. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to make this guy a little bit shorter. Might cut down at his legs or something like that. I know he's supposed to be taller than Deku and the rest of his classmates, but this tall is no, definitely not. Double hinged elbows, which is really nice. And because not all of the McFarlane My Hero Academia figures get double hinged elbows, some get single hinged, but this is some of the best articulation on any of these figures was given to Todoroki. So I do definitely think the figure's worth it. I like it a lot. I think if you can pick it up from Target or wherever for 20 bucks, definitely get it. Only thing to me it's missing is the leg swivel. Unfortunately, they gave him, yeah, let me see if I can show you guys. Unfortunately, they gave him one red eye and one blue eye. No, God! I don't know who's at the, whoever's working that department of accuracy and detail, or who overlooks the final product. Todoroki does not have one red eye and one blue eye. I mean, you can look at just Google it. He has a gray eye. You know what I'm saying? This kid does not have the Sharingan. Like, he has one gray eye and one blue eye. So how did they get it? I don't know if they just said, hey, it's supposed to match his hair or whatever. No, it's definitely not. He has one gray eye and one blue eye. So I don't know how that escaped them. But overall, I still think the figure is great. And compared to the price points of some of the other My Hero Academia figures that are out there, I definitely think that this figure, it definitely holds up well. I love the sculpting as usual. McFarlane usually does great and amazing sculpting. So now that he's actually starting to put more articulation into his action figures, he's receiving a whole bunch of criticism and a whole bunch of opinions from fans that maybe wasn't even open to buying his stuff before, like me. But overall, I do definitely think that this figure is definitely worth the pickup. How did they give him one red eye? I have no idea. And when I was in the store, I checked out some of the other ones to make sure it just wasn't mine, and it definitely just wasn't mine. Every Todoroki action figure that they had in the store had one red eye and one blue eye. It's a little ridiculous, I think, when you're a part of the business and you're making that much money, and you have these brands that these licenses to these brands, you just can't make mistakes like that. That's like, what if Deku would have had blue eyes? Everybody would have lost this shit. Like, it's that obvious. But overall, I definitely do think this figure, I think it's worth it. I think it's a good pickup. I'm just gonna cut mine down to be a little bit shorter, and I think he'll fit in pretty well. I'm still gonna have him be taller than the rest of his classmates, but overall, I'm just gonna cut him down to be a little bit shorter, and I think he's gonna fit in pretty good.